together and welcome to my YouTube channel, where I'll be sharing tutorials on how to paint furniture and other craft projects. Today I'm featuring these flower pots. I started making them about 3 years ago and they've been very popular at market stalls and collectives around Perth. And now I have my own store selling paint and transfers. I'd like to share the process with you. They are simple but lots of fun and make great Christmas presents. Okay, so the materials you need for today's project are terracotta pots. These are from Bunnings, so the next time you're in there you can just pop in and grab some. They all have a number on them, they're all stamped, I don't know if you can see that. So number 17 is one of the sizes I get and they're $1.50. And then the other size is 11 and I think it's called the squat pot. There's another squat pot size that I use which is the 15 squat pot. Then the greenery and flowers are from IKEA.
So these flowers are $8 and they fit into 12 centimeter pots.
Which is actually the size 17 from Bunnings, so it fits in perfectly.
The greenery ones are $5 and they also,
They fit into the medium one. I'll show one. Here's one we've already done. So that's the size 15 squat pot and they fit in. We couldn't really find any flowers that fit in this size where you couldn't see a gap in between. So for this one, it's just greenery for the medium size.
And then there's also this small sizes for little pots.
These ones?
Here.
We can open it if you want.
Yeah, you can open it.
And how much was this one?
They were $19.
19. Hang on, we'll just show you. These are really pretty. These are cute. They also sell the small ones separately. You can get like a red poppy, or what was the other one? A pale pink rose, and they're $5 when they're separate. So that's how the flowers fit into the pots. Now for the paint, what paints have we got here? I'll just bring these over here. Okay, so we've got Pureco colours. And we just chose some pretty pastels. So we've got Proteas the pink.
Morning's like a very light blue.
We've got a bright turquoise Capri.
Jacaranda is a very light purple.
Purple, very pale lilac, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Surf, another pale blue. Summery colours.
Capri, which is a really bright turquoise.
Yep. And I think one was summer. Also, like apricot. Apricot-y peach. That's the 200ml size and they're $20 from our shop. And we have the Silk Finish paint. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to paint that straight onto here. It doesn't require any prep, it will stick because it's terracotta. And it doesn't need to be sealed either. So you're basically just painting the pot and then adding the transfers, which is the last thing you need. Artist's first transfers. And this is called Metamorphosis. This is $54.95 and you get 8 sheets and they're really pretty. So we'll open it and we'll show them to you. We're not using all of it, just some. They're really good. They're designed to be cut up. So you can get quite a few projects out of one. That's one of the sheets. I don't think we'll use that one. Yeah, so this is the main sheet we'll be using. Cutting up these pretty butterflies.
It's part of a butterfly, which is a flower heart.
Yeah, that's the main image. Another main image there.
And this is the other flower.
Yeah, and there's some other bits here. So how much of it we're using? Just a couple of sheets, really? Yeah. Cool. All right, let's get started on painting. Okay, so the first thing you do is you just rinse them in some warm water. It doesn't need any soap. Just want to get rid of any gritty bits of terracotta or dust. Just like this. That's enough. It's pretty clean. And then let it rinse, drain. Let them dry for about 24 hours. Okay, so when I'm working out what transfers to put and where, I cut them out what I think I want, and then I put them and I see. So the small ones, you know, this butterfly is too big, so we'd have to go on one of the bigger ones. Will fit there. You can angle it, and then I have a look at the colours. So this one I've chosen summer. It goes very well with those colours there. But I'll show you how to cut out a transfer. Let's have a look. Let's see, I'll use this one. So around each image, I'm not sure if you can see here, there's the backing sheet, and then just around the edge, there's a halo. You don't want to cut around the halo, you want to leave a gap around here, so you've got something to work with when you've pulled off the backing sheet. And also when you're burnishing with the stick, you don't want to accidentally rub off and smear your paint. So it's easy, you just cut them up. Like that. Sometimes if there's too much, like on here, and you're going to go near the edge of the pot, you'll want to trim a little bit of that. But we can do that later when we need to. So that's it. So we've planned out all the colours that we think will go well with the particular flower in that particular pot, and the images that will fit. So now we'll get on to the painting. So I always start by painting the inner rim. Like so. Okay, once I've done that, I start on the outside. So yeah, the first coat looks a little bit patchy. It feels like it just kind of soaks in, which I guess it does. Most of the colours should only need 2 coats, but some of the very pale ones, especially white, will require 3. So then the trick is, you get something, a jar, or in this case like the spray can, and then pop it on there like that. So you can continue painting and then work your way up and around the top there without needing to touch it. This is Capri. We use a small, soft bristle brush. So it gives a nice, smooth finish. Okay, so we've painted all of the pots and we let them dry overnight, so they're a bit more cured. And the Pureco Silk Finish is very nice and smooth on the pots. So they're ready to have the transfers added. In the kit, in the transfer pack, you get a little tool. It's called a burnishing stick, and that's what you use to rub it on to your painted surface. So let's have a go. Now with these pots, because they have the stamp there, I always remember to turn it, and I want to put the transfer directly on the other side of the pot. So the stamp ends up hidden on the back and no one sees it. So what we have here, on this one, I'm going to layer 2 of them together to make a pattern. And on the small pots, often you won't get an image that fits, but it's okay, you can go up on the edge, the rim of the pot. So it's a little bit big around there, so I'm just going to cut that to make it easier to handle. And it's pretty easy. What you do is, this is the backing sheet, you just peel it off. Like so. And then line it up where you want it. Be careful, once it sticks, it really sticks, and if it sticks to your fingers, you won't be able to peel it off. I think I'm just going to go like this. Now at the start, you can press it down with your fingers, just to anchor it in place, and then start pressing down with the tool and rubbing it quite hard. Do you want to have a go? Stick. You're just lining it up. Yep. You've just got to be careful on the rim there, so start down the bottom and get it anchored into place. What you can do too, because this is a rounded surface, is you can cut this paper to just help it sit there. Just gets it on. And then what you can do is once that bit's stuck on, you just carefully start peeling away. It won't be 100% down, but that's okay. Once the front sheet is off, we can then use a cloth to get out any little air bubbles, creases, or just get the halo down around the edge. And then it just peels off. You can also press using your fingers, just there. Just rub around the lip using the edge of the tool, that bit there. That should be fine. You just rub and then peel the sheet off. You'll feel it start to lift sometimes too, it'll just come away by itself. So once you've pulled off the backing sheet, the front sheet, just give it a little rub with a soft cloth, pressing down any of the edges. That's it. And then the halo, that little edge bit, kind of disappears and it looks perfect, like you've painted it yourself. Can I just show? Yeah. Look at that. How pretty is that? And where's your plant?